We were raised to believe that we cannot have all of the abundance and relationships and things that we want in this world. People constantly saying that money is evil, all men are bad, money doesn't grow on trees, and that is just not true. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about manifestation, what you can do to manifest the things that you want into your life, particularly relationships, especially if you have had a history of really bad relationships. Maybe that was the conditioned thinking for you. You were raised that way, that there aren't good guys out there. You can't find a guy that's going to treat you right. I'm here to tell you that that's not true, first of all. Second of all, what I want to do is hopefully help you break those thought patterns so that you are able to, if nothing else, attract more higher vibe friends into your life, which is going to give you more. So let's just dive right into it, okay? So number one is let go of what you think that you need in a partner. Now, you can make a list. A lot of people go through and make a list of what it is that they're wanting in a partner, and that's fine. You can definitely do that because when you write it down, it gives you an idea of what it is that you're looking for. However, I have noticed that there are certain aspects of someone that if you meet a certain person, you just know that that person is the person for you, you're going to let go of all of the little things that you're nitpicking about, that like they have to be a certain age, they have to be a certain height, they have to have a certain hair color, which is just the most ridiculous, superficial things that you can think of. But yeah, when you're writing it down, you're probably not thinking about, oh, well, I want them to be sweet and caring and, I want them to show me intimacy and affection. Those are probably some of the things you're not thinking about. So that's really, I think, the part that people miss is to let go of those little things. And trust. You can still write it down, still kind of figure out what it is that you're after, but let go of what you think you need, because what you think you need isn't always necessarily what it is that you want. Things could change, you could change, what you want could change as you evolve and develop. So number two is to focus on your vibration and practice accepting what is. Accept where you are now, accept yourself as you are, and accept yourself alone. When you can learn to be okay with being alone, it gives you more things to actually be grateful for, when you don't feel like you need something on the external to make you feel good on the inside. Okay, number three is to write down everything that you want to attract and then become that. Now, this is the hardest process, I think, for certain people, because especially when they're like wanting to attract something and they know what they want to attract, but they're not at that vibration yet because they're not that person yet. If you want to attract a business and you want to build a business, but you're not the type of person that can be disciplined and do what it takes, the hard work that it takes to get to that point, you're never going to get to that point. So, and it's like if you want to be really, really fit, you have to consistently go to the gym, consistently, do your workouts, consistently eat healthy. It's the same thing with attracting a relationship. What qualities do you want in a partner? Do you want somebody that's hardworking? Do you want somebody that keeps the house clean? Are you the type of person that keeps the house clean? Let's be honest. Do you leave things a mess, So these are things to think about when attracting the perfect partner for you. Number four is to ask yourself why. What is it that you want out of somebody? Why are you trying to attract a relationship? Are you lonely, or you just want someone to share, your life with? And those are questions that you need to ask yourself. Because if it's coming from a needy place and you're wanting to attract somebody because you need something from somebody, then you have healing to do still. You need to work on yourself and figure out what it is that you need from somebody else that you can't give yourself. Because the problem is that you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And if you become that needy version of yourself, you're going to attract a needy partner. And there's never a good ending to that. So you need to figure out what it is and why. Number 5 is to rewire your thoughts. Let go of thought patterns that don't serve you, that like I said previously, that there aren't any good men out there, that all men are scam, all men want to use women. And this is something I've been guilty of. I've been guilty of, I've had some really tough relationships in the past and thinking that all men are like that, and they're not. Of course, I had my own problems that contributed to that kind of a relationship, but because my thoughts were wired that way for so many years because of abuse and things in my childhood, that's what I kept attracting, was abusive men, abusive people that I couldn't communicate with or had issues actually expressing myself. So getting to that point where you can, say no every time that thought arises of, oh, all men are bad, oh, all women are bitches, whatever, noticing that thought and saying, no, that's just the old pattern in me. That's not true. There are good guys out there. There are good women out there. And continuing to do that work, it is going to be an ongoing process. So just keep that in mind. And then the last tip that I have for you is to make sure you're taking inspired action. But don't try to control somebody. There's a difference between trying to find a relationship and trying to connect with people, and trying to control somebody to come and be with you, because that doesn't work. That just comes from a needy place, once again, which you don't need anything. You are already loved, you're already whole, and you're already complete. So if you want to do online dating is great. I was not always a believer in online dating, but online dating can work, and it has worked for many people. It's just you don't want to try to control the person. Take things at their pace. Figure out what it is they like, and don't push it so hard. Okay. Now, I do hope that these 6 tips helped. If they did, let me know in the comments down below. All right. I love you guys. Peace out. One love. Bye.